Thank you very much for the last 3 days. Thank you very much for taking the time to teach me this wonderful program. You are doing a great job helping so many people. Please continue to keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Talking in front of my colleagues and holding back as well, like I'll say a word too quick and they'll say, "Oh, sorry, what was that last? What'd you say?" Or just simple things like going to a shop and the salesman asks, "Would you like a receipt?" And I'll say really quickly, "No, thank you." And he'll say, "Well, what was that on?" But yeah, that's the thing I'd really like to get rid of. Ahs, all these filler words are just no value. This is the second day of the class. I am feeling a lot better. I'm really taking my time, feeling my tongue move and listening. I have stopped a lot of the ahs and ums, the useless filler words, and are feeling more confident. I have some homework to complete tonight, so looking forward to that. I'm confident it will go well. I did a lot more talking yesterday than I had planned. I was confident but also cautious of not speaking too quickly. I rang to book a restaurant. At the start there was some tension I felt, but the call was 100%. The restaurant last night, I asked more questions. The waiter took my order. When paying at the end, we had a good chat, so that went really well. I found it was easier to read the menu as well. We went to an Indian restaurant and some of their items on the menu are a little bit hard to say. It first started for me when I was around about 9 years old. A friend of mine, he said to me, I stuttered, and his father also stuttered as well. And when he said that, I was a little bit shocked. Mum said I was a fast speaker and sometimes skipped over words, but not really a stutterer. And then things sort of developed from there. When I was a teenager, I played football. There was more speaking involved, and I was generally quiet. When I got my first job, I did have a fear of answering the phone. My speaking was generally good, but there was a fear of the phone. And I was only 16 when I started my first job, and it was something I had to do, answer the phone.
Oh, wow.
So,
did you pick this job or someone else told you to do it?
No, I was still at high school, and the bus driver said to me, there's a job going at the National Bank. So he said, why don't you go and apply for it? So I decided to go and have an interview.
Was it a problem for you when you were fearing answering the phone?
Yes, it was.
Did you lose your job because of that?
Oh, no. I used to hide it reasonably well. I would speak well with customers, but just that phone call, picking up, saying, good morning, National Bank, Port Arlington. Yeah, there was the fear there.
For how long did you have that job?
I'm still in the same job now.
This is amazing, actually. Have you done anything to fix this problem?
I used to do crutches to try and get over that. There was various programs I did before with speaking. I have done speech therapy. I started that when I was about 27. Slow down, link the words together, gentle onsets, not trying to say too much in one breath. So in my early 30s, I did the Speak Easy classes, the groups, like a support group. So that was after seeing a speech therapist. She recommended I join a Speak Easy class. We would meet weekly. And then late 30s, I got into the Maguire program. I did 2 or 3 of those in Melbourne and Sydney. I was good for probably 6 months to 1 year, and after that I was no good. But I did also purchase one of those Speech Easy's devices as well. To get a Speech Easy device back then, I needed to go to New Zealand and then go through the process over there. It was just too difficult, so I chose to buy a second-hand one from America. Probably 3 or 4 months I was speaking better with it, but then I couldn't adjust the machine, and later on it became faulty. Really, there's nothing else I could do.
That's why the guy sold it to you from America. Because it didn't work. Let's skip many years of your life and let's go to the time when you finally stumbled on the Ettalon speech and blocking courses.
It was roughly 2 years ago. I came across your videos online and watched quite a few. I did make contact with you approximately 18 months ago, and we had a chat for about 50 minutes, and I really struggled with you in that conversation. Also, I did purchase some of your books, and I read that. The book was very good.
Did you go through the whole book or just started and stopped?
Started and stopped. It's very rare for me to read a book from start to finish. I tend to skip over, and then just kept watching your videos again, and I decided to get the books back out, the ones that I had purchased. Hi Anna, thank you very much for the last 3 days. You've been very supportive, teaching me a new skill. You've been very patient. You explain things very well, very clearly. I've tried a number of things over a long time. So many programs, so many devices that never worked for me. It was really just a waste of time, waste of money, and really my speaking was worse after doing those things. Thank you very much for taking the time to teach me this wonderful program. You are doing a great job helping so many people. Please continue to keep up the great work. Thank you so much.